Yeah, everyone, welcome to the Inferno. Yeah, we're on the tableau. Well, as you can tell right away, you're saying, why is the health gauge looks like the mana gauge at full? Well, like I said before in part 1, this is actually the super completed, everything mastered class I'm using. Beat the game so many times. And you're looking at the wall, look at it, it looks like bodies are swarming normally. Yeah, I kind of wonder how many damn souls have actually fallen into hell. And of course, looking at those kind of guys are just explain it.
Into the blind world
Now, throughout the game, you are actually going to come up to Virgil, and by hitting R1, you actually initiate some of his bit of his commentary work. He speaks about like certain little key phrases that are happening within a time frame. Of course, Dante asks him a question about like, here's like, will you help me through this passage? And he says, yes, I will be. And that is a definitely a main thing, because that's actually going to give you some hints into understanding some of the important aspects that are going on here in the Inferno. Of course, as I mentioned, we're above the river Acheron, and that's very important. Now, this first soul thing gives you a Judas coin, of course, Judas being the greatest betrayer of all. And you'll meet Judas along the way, by those means. Of course, Acheron being the famous river of Greek mythology. And this is the famous, very, very famous quote from Charon, the ferryman of the dead from Greek mythology. Of course, he's here. Judas actually thinks that we're down on the boat. Of course, this very famous catchphrase is, abandon hope. And that's that's like one of the very first phrases of this portion of the book is mentioned about abandon hope. And of course, once again, just keep catching. Now, with my super duper classes, every time I kill an opponent with the scythe, I gain mana. While killing an opponent with my cross, I gain health orbs. So obviously there's advantage to butter. Of course, they have a massive resistance to damage. Alright. Let's see, okay, where's that? Of course, some bell tower here. Seems. Where are we going? We're going somewhere. And of course, here's one of the guards. Let's see, the DV guards here. Classic horn. Crap out of their way and keep it. Oh, wait, what's let's go down here. Super special techniques. Of course, this guy's it's like, oh, yeah, that really turns right. Definitely back off. That thing's and we go upward. And it's easy, just push the side, do left handle slog to one side, boom. It's just pretty much going to be, how. Well, you don't have to go rotate around like a guy in war. Of course, you say there's one stuff gate that's blocking the door, and then we're going through the door. Now we're closer to Charon. That's what we're going to see now.
Souls that die from every nation collect here as one.
Yeah. So anyone that's pretty much made a offensive sin crime in the world of the living, doesn't matter where you're from. You're pretty much sent to. So you're talking about the world, so that's probably a good example of saying why there's so many damned souls here in the
souls who lived with neither infamy nor praise.
So
heaven drives them out, and deep hell does not receive them, so that the wicked may not glory.
So even this is like deep hell, so that means it's the deeper parts of hell. Well, they won't accept you because they don't want to.
Let us not speak of them. Move on.
Yeah, it's like, well, we don't need to talk about these damn souls. Alright, that makes sense. And certain things can be destroyed, such as the fire pillars, and you get orbs that way. So some destructible things will, of course, give you orbs. So when you're working your way up, there you go. That's really important. Alright. We get a lot of these fire bats. Here's a film on hard shot. Give it a high speed. Blast the buggers. I'm sure I probably gotta grab them, but no. Throughout the the whole from the top here to the bottom, you have these damned souls, which are free souls. Like here, we have Pontius Pilate. Yeah, he's the one who sentenced Jesus Christ of Nazareth to the cross. And you know, here he's saying like, yeah, he sent a virtuous man to the cross. And this is what you do normally. You would hit, you know, say, I'm going to absolve him, give him, you know, pardon his crimes. And by him with the, of course, you have the Beatrice cross, and pretty much you're just trying to save these souls. There's about 30 of them, and the more you save, the more orbs you return in turn. So it's a great way of racking up some points at the beginning. Now, once you get the 3 Beatrice stones, which are kind of the triangle pieces, that are the top, left, and right, you will get auto F's, you know, absolving, which is, of course, auto. Of course, if you miss it, you get fire burns a soul. Kind of interesting. And of course, you can also punish those that you feel are unjust to what's going on. And basically, if you as well punish them. So punishing, of course, you know, you're pretty much punishing them. And here's a door demon, and pretty much they just and of course, you see, of course, the upside down cross in flames, which is significant of something in the Inferno.
I vow to forsake all pleasures of the flesh till I return from this noble crusade.
Going through the whole process again of, you know, the vow.
Because I know you will be faithful to our love.
Yep. And once again, like I said, of course, here's Lucifer with Beatrice. And he keeps taunting you. Of course, that's his famous treat. Of course, that's his shadow form. It's the only way he can go across the world of the living to the world of the dead. Which is interesting. Go figure.
I belong to him now.
So whenever people say, oh, I see the devil himself, it's probably most likely seeing the shadow. For those who do understand great Christian mythology, you probably do know as well about how they where Lucifer is truly hiding. And of course he flings you further into hell, go figure. Definitely one thing I should mention back in the first video, I mentioned about the person's burning cross. I know this probably was offensive to some, and I know it kind of still being said, but actually the fact is I am understanding of a lot of the mythology and religious base that goes on in the world. So if you really want to understand religion, go and take a mythology class. You will understand religion very well. So I understand, you know, what the whole burning cross symbolizes. Now, one thing about these super demons, standard demons, is you got something called that, look like a R2 button indication. You can do a punishment move on them, which is either you punish them or you absolve them, one of the two. First, turn more force and stuff are, of course, jump up, grab onto the wire here, and of course, don't press X. That's why you fall off and you kill yourself. Of course, if you die, you get these little quotes from the book show up, and it's kind of a way to sound like you're an idiot, or just, you know, helpful. But hitting R1, you make these quick lunge moves. That's effective when you get to further parts of the game. Now, I'm not sure Charon's trying to say here that you are still alive, Dante. You should not be here. This is the realm of the dead. Those who are ready are, you know, passed on. Of course, he mentions here that she made a very foolish wager against Lucifer, which in due time you'll find out what it is. Yeah, there's no wrong boat, huh? Move quick. If you don't move quick, you will be burned by those flames from Akron. If you continue all the way to the right, you'll see that it looks like a demon or something, you know, with eyes glowing. You will get artifacts from it, or relics, as they're really called. And that is very key to your further progresses down the road within the game. And some will actually benefit you on, like, certain moves are going to be more effective against your enemies, and some are just going to help power up, or whatever, you know. In due time, you'll gain it, open it up, and test it out. Now, to maximize them to their full potential, you have to have them on board and collect souls with them. Then they'll upgrade from level 1 all the way to level 3. Of course, there's another DM soul up there. Usually you find them easy because they have a glowing light around them. That means they're significant of saying, I'm a DM soul. Solve me or punish me. And that's, like I said, very key. Certain people, very important, definitely to punish them, some not so much. So it's your personal choice. It's your personal choice what you want to do. if you want to punish them or you want to solve them. Most of them I usually choose to solve is good. The little demon goes to Hydra, and of course shows the bishop doing his own.
True, we can absolve our sins without confession.
That's a good
Would a
question.
bishop lie?
Would a bishop lie?
Promise me.
I don't know,
You
during
will
the
protect Francesca.
Renaissance and the Crusade time frame, yeah, it wouldn't be surprising if some people tried to lie.
Promise me. Promise
Watch
me.
over Francisco.
I will protect your brother like he is my own.
Now, Francisco is Beatrice's brother, so in a way, Dante's brother as well. Powers. Or magic powers first. Here is Odysseus, Greek poet musician. If you know that mythology, good job. If not, look it up. Pretty much he went to the underworld trying to save his wife's body, but failed horribly because he was not supposed to look at her until they fully crossed over from the land of the dead to the land of the living. And they looked at the very last second when they're just about to cross over to the world of the living, and her soul got slung back into there for all eternity, and forced him to beat himself up for that. Now, this is his fault. Of course, now he's punished for it. Here. Alright. And of course, you'll deal with demons. And cross. Like 9 kids to get difficult. Now, of course, there is one title in the game, and it's very, very difficult to earn unless you're a really, really good precise precision person, and that is earn some. Now, here's what I was talking about the punishing and dissolving. Here, I'm punishing you now because you're turned into a flame of fire. Punishing you on the side. Where's the But knowing it's so strange. And how you have to see this guy. Was he hanging out to the ship the whole darn time? Now, of course, here's one magic moves. This is martyrdom. One of your holy magic moves. Pretty much, you pretty much stab yourself with a holy cross. And pretty much force all the enemies, especially the weaker, the more they instantly, those who are stronger will get blasted into the air by holy magic within the air, which are free game. And once again, why did I didn't stop my Come on, you demons, you should be doing it. And of course, once again, you gotta, down. And, oh well. And he will fly took out these ones. Stomp, took out 2. Smash, took out 2. Yep. Charon, coming for you,
Prepare to be charged to the circles of hell.
Thank you for giving us that information. Of course, you can rip his head right off his belt. Oh, literally. Of course, he's dead, so it doesn't matter. Of course, it's completely different than when we saw in God of War Chains of Olympus, Charon. There was like a skeletal figure, but still a ferryman. Alright, of course, without Charon, the boat is going to crash into these pylons. Which is not good. Alright, now we gotta climb up really quick. Hit the jump button as much as you can. You can do these quick leap maneuvers. Of course, you can do that with your normal body as well. So, what you do on your normal body works well here. And if you don't pay attention well, you can die here. So, but about the highest level trophy for hit counter is you have to hit a 666 hit counter. For those who know what 666 means, that's the devil's number. So, it's a sign of those who are of the demonic blood. And that's the highest one. And that's very tough to earn. Just keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Purchase artifact. Oh, look. Grapple point. And fling over and smash. Nice. Alright, now we're on to our next area.